Alright, notes are down for that. Also gonna need to put the championship notes. Don't know why I didn't do this before. I don't know. But anyways. Okay, now I probably won't do that. I've got a pretty good idea on what the championship is, anyways. So quite a lot out on track now. Quite a lot out there. So I'm having quite a few issues with my throat right now, so hopefully that isn't going to be a major factor right now. Cadillac going straight into the pit lane as he just teleports. Interesting. Alright, let's get all this set up then. So yeah, everyone's on the hard tire, that's expected. Got the full track map. Yellow flag, and I believe they will just be the McLaren. Slowing down there, your most technician. Going out on track now. First one to, I believe, start a lap is Cass Roman, so he must be the first one out on track in the season. And McLaren has had a moment. I think Paul Gilbert has spun around. So, like last season when I was commentating Spain and Monaco, I used their Discord names, but I'm gonna use their in-game names, as Marty has had a moment. Turns 6 and 7. He had a very, very good start to the season. Very, very good first half of the season. Last year, coming home in third in the championship, and Cass puts in a 123.2 on the hard tire. First lap completed of the season. And I think next will be a McLaren, which I think will be Gilbert. It won't be a quick lap, so I'm not expecting anything from him. Oh, big slide. And onto the grass there a little bit. So, all new cars. The questions will be answered today. The question is, like, what is gonna happen? Hello, Fire Striker. I gotta turn off my my overlay. I need to put the chat on my phone instead. Hold on. Sup, Fire Striker? Welcome. James's DJ Boo has gone quicker. Oh well, quickest 121.8. Let me just get the chat up on my phone. Holy revs. Insomnia. I've also got a bit of a cough on, so hopefully that doesn't play into a big factor of this. Yeah. This is the reigning world champion, DJ Booby. Won it in the Aston Martin. I wonder what will be going through his mind. Reigning world champion in the Alpine. And see if he can defend his title. Fuzzbomb has actually gone quickest, 120.9. So that's interesting. Alright. Well, that's, I think some front wing damage there on the McLaren. I didn't catch what happened, and he spins around. Fuzz spins around. That's not ideal. It's only practice, so he'll be all okay. No, I don't have text-to-speech on, so it's not even gonna matter, but you can if you want. Go ahead. What will the new emoji be? That is the biggest question. Horrible time to start being sick, huh? I have to drink a lot of water. Cass has gone even faster. Let's just see the interval if I can. Well, it's just a leader. 3/10 between Fuzz and Cass. Fuzz, I think, having some decent pace at the moment in the all-new McLaren. Got a bit of front wing damage, so I'll imagine he'll be pitting this lap. I think one to watch out for in this race is going to be Marty. And I think he'll be doing anything he can to try and get the championship this season. He won here last season. BS was second in the Aston Martin. There was many, many retirements. I think only about 4 or 5 finished. Access Junkie has gone onto the soft tyre. So, James, just weaving a little bit. I think that's an Audi around, and it's Cass. Seems like a lot of drivers making mistakes here in practice. All new cars, they're a lot harder to drive, and he's got no front wing. Permanent Active Aero. That's a brand new thing for the season, Active Aero. I think a Williams had a moment. That would have been Silver, because he's the only Williams out there today. So I believe we've got 2 drivers making their debut. Your Mum's Technician and Insomnia. And I don't think Insomnia has done a race before. I could be wrong though. A very, very different season as well. We have a very, very big change of the calendar this season. So normally it would go by real life, but this time there has been a massive change. So let's have a look at that then. So we're going to be starting off in Australia, obviously. Then we're going to Azerbaijan, a very difficult and probably going to be a very chaotic second race of the season. Then we're off to Mexico, Bahrain, Singapore, Hungary, China, Texas, Saudi Arabia, Catalonia, Great Britain, Brazil, Madrid, the all-new Madrid track. Can't wait for that. Lusail, Austria, Japan, Belgium, Netherlands, Monaco, Las Vegas, Monza, Canada, Miami, and finishing it off in Abu Dhabi. another long season, 24 races. And here is Fuzz. I don't think he's won a race in the JP League, has he? Well, certainly not in Tier 1, I believe. No, I'm not doing that fast track. I ain't doing that shit. Oh! And there's been a big dust-up between your mum's technician and Fuzz. Oh dear. That, looked very ugly there. That's really unfortunate to see. So, I think a big miscommunication there between the two. One of which, of course, making their debut in JP. So the first collision of the season, and it goes between Fuzz and Technician. Of course, 58 lap race, a long race. Should go on for around 1.5 hours. Here's the Cadillac of Ed. He was in the Williams last year. So I wonder what he can do this season. He was quite far behind in the championship, only 20 points, 19th. And he'll be looking to improve on that, as I don't think he did many races last season. Hopefully we see a lot more of him. He's a great driver. Cass gone on to the medium tyre, so is Fuzz. And less than a 10th between Cass and DJ. That's mighty close. So we could see quite a close race. It's only practice at the moment. Drivers can improve. They can get quicker as time goes on. Heck, you could go slower even, maybe. If things go terribly wrong. Access Junkie, let's ride on board with him. Actually, I believe Access Junkie is also a debutant here. Oh, and that is a big moment. He braked really late and just locked all the tires and spun around there. That's not ideal for him. You know, go back on track. Yeah, so I think he is also making his debut here, Access. I'm not sure if I will be Fire Striker because, like, that's really early in the morning for me. And I gotta get my beauty sleep. Gotta get my beauty sleep. It's a Cadillac. Add stop to the side. Must have had a moment or something. Riding on board with Fuzz. Coming down to turn 1. There's a Red Bull right in the way and there'll be BS. But he gets out of the way just about. So, here, new part. A very new, part. So, Active Aero is pretty much on every single straight bit on this track. So we've got active aero out of turn 2 to turn 3, active aero out of turn 5 to turn 6, active aero out of turn 8 all the way to turn 9, then we've got active aero out of turn 10 to 11, and active aero out of the final corner to the first corner. Very, very different. We only had 4 DRS zones last season. Now we have 5 with the extra one there on the side between turn 5 and 6. Oh, missed the apex. Fuzzbomb looking to improve on last season. He was not the quickest out there last season, but he'll be giving it a mighty crack this season in the new McLaren. Gilbert has gone off. He goes back on. So I'm seeing lots of mistakes from drivers today. Access Junkie, the I believe, yeah, the only one that hasn't set a time yet. The slowest one out there is Insomnia, 3.3 seconds off the pace at the current moment. Fastest lap hasn't been improved for quite a while, and I think Insomnia has had a moment. He's got a McLaren right behind him, and he's going into the pit lane anyways. Marty, El Presidente. He's P10 at the moment. He's probably not pushing. He's invalidated right now. But hopefully we see him improve his time, because he's normally right up there with the fastest guys. It's very weird to see his name down the order here in P10. Maybe he's just not getting the grips with the new cars. Nice Vice Striker. I saw you put your name down as reserve, so what are you thinking about joining but just not ending up in here? Oh, spun round. That won't, I don't think the tyres will like that at all. There's a Mercedes office, Access Junkie. And he's retired. So, based on where he is on the map, I think that was a crash he did on purpose. I'm not too sure. So he's probably not liking these new cars at the moment, but hopefully we'll see an improvement and hopefully see a time from him in qualifying. Fuzz puts in the fastest time, 120.5, 1/10 faster than Cass. So the top order is looking quite close. Here in practice, which is always good to see. Oh, Marty I think he's really struggling. He'll come across the line, and it's an improvement, but only by a place, as he's past Gilbert now. Cass has gone even quicker now, 120.1, so they're really finding pace now. 3.5 tenths quicker than Fuzz in P2. Red Bull has caused a yellow flag. Might just be letting past the racing bulls of your mum's technician. Oh, Insomnia. Just there on the side of the road. Turning back round. Still the slowest driver out there at the moment. Silver has been on those hard tyres for 12 laps. And he's showing no sign of going back in the pit lane. He's been out there for quite some time. He's going to turn 3 now. So it's just, I would imagine he's doing a race run. We're going to see a lot of lift and coast this season to regenerate the battery, which will shoot you down the straights. And if you run out of battery, you're going to be a sitting duck. It's a Cadillac, and I think that's a bit of Alpine front wing there, so DJ must have had a moment. He's gone in the pit lane now. I might be not talking throughout this because, as I said earlier, my throat quite sore and I'm not feeling too well, so yeah, very bad time to start to feel sick, but it is what it is. So I'm probably gonna have to record it in the next few days. Oh, big spin. And just manages to avoid the wall there. It's a whole lot of a big group of cars there. Everyone is out on track now, apart from the Mercedes of Access Junkie who retired earlier. Oh, hello. Just a Ferrari off there. So, for the 2 long seasons that we've had in the JP League, both champions are different. So for season 1 it was Alan, who's unfortunately not taking part in this race, and last season it was DJ. So we've had 2 different champions, and Silver has finally gone into the pit lane. That took quite some time, didn't it? Yeah, so I wonder who will be champion this season. Cass seems like he'll be up there. Bo. And if El Presidente gets some pace, and he could be a good shout. We're just nearly there at the halfway stage of the first practice session of the season. So far, DJ has actually gone quicker than Cass now. Ooh, that was very, very twitchy. Great save there from BS. So I've just got 2 drivers in the pit lane right now, Cass and Technician. We have a yellow flag, and I believe that's just someone letting someone pass. And I think a McLaren is just backing off at the moment. Oh, I think we've got a Ferrari that had a moment and went off the road. So I will make your wishes come true, and let's ride on board with the Silver. Now on the medium tyre. So, Silver, 11th last season with 80 points. Let's see if he can make an improvement on that. We've got 2 yellow flags, that's BS going slowly. And the Ferrari of Insomnia has had, I would imagine, another moment. Oh, cool, bro. Cool to see you cheer him on then. So welcome. Just about made that corner there. But he gets on with it. And I think this will definitely be an improvement. Deploys the battery. And he actually hasn't gone quicker. He's currently pretty much exactly a second from the fastest time at the moment. We're past the halfway stage now of the session. Got Gilbert behind Silver, then it's a Cadillac, then an Audi coming up, coming out of the pit lane, passed by Insomnia, then a Red Bull next, who's just crossed the line now. Or Silver invalidated there. Not ideal. So it's now going to regen the battery and go again. Seems like there's a glitch here with the dial, because he's got no pedal input. Yeah, he's gaining time and then quickly losing the speed. So that's a bit interesting. BS has retired, and that's just after turn 10, so he must have crashed there. So that's not ideal for BS, as he's got to sit there for around 26 minutes. So BS is now out of the session. That's 2 retirements now. DJ still holding that P1 spot, 119.9. And that's the fastest time we've seen it so far, quite obviously, because he is fastest at the moment. So Cass is now on the soft tyre, Fuzz is now on the soft tyre. Fuzz is in the pit lane though. So there's only 5 drivers out there. Insomnia spun round, I would imagine, once again. He's having a really tough time, 4 seconds off the pace. And El Presidente, still 2.2 seconds off the pace. He's invalidated this lap, and with some damage on his front wing. He just about made the corner there. So, it's a bit cloudy at the moment. Will we see rain at some point today? Hopefully for the entertainment of everyone watching. And I heard that drivers will not be allowed to use hot lap mode in the wet, because I got told there's a glitch with some people not having the hot lap mode. In the wet. So yeah. So if we do get some rain, then nobody will be allowed to use hot lap mode, and it will just be medium and none. So DJ selected the soft tyre. Gilbert is out there, just trailing behind Cass at the moment. Is Ad very far down the order in the championship last season, and in the all-new team Cadillac. Let's see what he can do. Oh wow. Because like it's pretty much going into nighttime for these guys right now, but over here in New Zealand, it's sunrise at the moment, and that is very beautiful. Man, the clouds look so weird, but so cool sometimes. Looks like there's 3 Ferraris out on track, but it's not. It's 1 Ferrari and 2 Audis. Al Presidente back out on track. Now on the soft tyre, so he really needs an improvement of his time. Otherwise, he's in big trouble. Oh, lots of miscommunication there between DJ and Ad. And into the pits goes Ad, so... Hello, Madev. Welcome. I'm doing... I mean, I wouldn't say fine, because, of course, the one time I get sick, it's right here. It's, right when I'm commentating, and big spin, and into the wall goes El Presidente. Things are not going well for him at the moment. 3rd in the championship last season. Only 3 points ahead of BS, who was 4th. Thanks, Bert. So, El Presidente won't be setting a lap anytime soon at the moment, especially with the front wing looking like that. He's off again. We are seeing lots of mistakes from this guy. He's going into pit lane. 12 laps on those hard tyres. Oh, will you, bro? Oh. There was something blocking you all in. So I thought you were saying we'll be missing tier 3 this season. No. Next season, though. Next season I'll be in. I won't be doing it like a serious thing like I did last time. Be more like a fun thing. Oh. Wow, my throat ain't liking me. I may have to just record the race and not do any commentating today and record it in the next few days, because this is not fun. I think it's just one of those normal sicknesses, to be honest. Yeah, I can't be commentating like this. Now my throat's getting really tickly, you know. Just realised how close the gap is between BS and ad. That's mad. Pfft, 1 a.m. Go to bed, bro. Damn. Anyway, see ya, bro. We have everyone out on track apart from BS and Access Junkie, who both have crashed. Ad has improved his lap time past BS. Gilbert has also improved his time. I'm going to see major improvements. James Barr has gone quickest, 119.7. And less than 10th behind is DJ. So Insomnia has actually gone quicker than El Presidente. Interesting. I don't think Marty will be very happy right now with his pace out there at the moment. Oh! Wow. It's just not going well for him at the moment, is it? And he's gone off to get out of their way. My word. Yeah, he's going to be a bit disappointed here, El Presidente, third in the championship last season. Silva's gone to P3. And he's not far off now. So that's a massive improvement for him. The sun is shining right into my eyes right now. Man, I love sunrises. Just go out here during the sunrise and it's beautiful. Oh, very twitchy there on the rear. Oof. Oi, oi, oi. Fuzz is retired. So that's from the pit lane. So he thinks... sorry. He thinks that his session is done. And I wouldn't say it's a bad session for him. He was 6th in the championship last year. Very, very, very tough second half of the season for him. And he's probably only 6th because he showed up to all the, well, pretty much all the races, so yeah. He's an Audi. Right behind Silver. And that will be El Presidente. Let's ride on board with him, shall we? So it's going to regenerate the battery here. Gonna let past the McLaren of Gilbert. So I really want to see the true pace here of El Presidente because he has made so many mistakes. And we don't normally see this many from him. So I really want to see what he can do here in this session. We've got less than 10 minutes until we start qualifying. And he will cross the line. And let's see how this lap will be. That lap wasn't bad, but he's in P10. 1.6 seconds off the pace. This is quite disappointing to see from El Presidente. It's normally a lot quicker than this. But we'll see when we come to the race and see his race pace. It's normally quite decent. So let's see what happens. Top three in the pit lane, it's just Cass, Ad, El Presidente, and Insomnia. That is out on track right now. And coming out of the pit lane right now is Your Mom's Technician and Silver. I'm seeing that El Presidente drains his battery very early. So yeah, he just drains it. As you can see there, he's already down to 30%. And he's also invalidated, and big slide there through the corner. So this is very disappointing to see from Gilbert. Cass has gone quickest, 119.4, 2.5 seconds quicker. The yellow flag is just Silver leaning past Technician. Both are on their outlap, 4th and 5th respectively. I think the Ferrari of Insomnia has spun round, and yes he has. Not the first time we've seen it, and probably won't be the last. His whole front wing is gone on that Ferrari. So he's got no front downforce now, so yeah, it's a very, very strange practice session. Marty, El Presidente, Marty as he's known, but El Presidente, big shock, big shock to see him off the pace. He's P10 at the moment. Paul, as he goes by Gilbert here, P8. Fuzz, in my view, I think it's a very successful practice session for him. Because once again, last season he was well off the pace compared to other people. But now in the new McLaren, he's within a second of first place at the moment. Cass has just gone into the pit lane. James Bowe is on his outlap with El Presidente right behind him. Who's not wanting to pass him? DJ Booby and Your Mom's Technician. 119.4. And that is such a close gap. Look at that. 0.013. 13 hundredths of a second. So it seems like the field is a lot more closer this season. But we'll see the definite answer when we get into quali and the race for the first time this season. Practice 1, the first practice of the season, is nearly finished. Gilbert has retired. He is done with his session. 2.5 minutes left. El Presidente is done with the session. Disappointing P10 for him. He's 6/10 clear of Insomnia, who is majorly off the pace, 2.4 seconds behind. Here's DJ. He went off the road there, I think. Didn't invalidate though, so he carries on. And James Bowe, 119.3, pretty much exactly a tenth quicker as DJ spins around. And he retires from the session. He is done with his first practice of the season in a respectable P4. Silver Leo, P5 at the moment. Just over a tenth clear of, just over a tenth shy of DJ Booby. In P4, so half the grid is retired. Now for them is still out there. Samnia on an out lap. He'll be crossing the line soon. Let's actually ride on board with him. So hopefully we see an improvement of him. Correct. A little slide there on the exit. But there he goes. Your Mum's Technician retires P2 on debut. So far for him, so that's very nice to see him up there through turn 1 and 2. Draining the battery. Very interesting as it goes a bit wide. 2.5 seconds off the pace, pretty much 2.6 seconds. It's realistic performance. So the faster drivers are in the slower cars, the slower drivers are in the faster cars. But at the moment, it isn't helping Insomnia at the moment. So, practice 1 of the season done and dusted. James Bowe so far the quickest by a tenth. 2, Your Mum's Technician. 3rd is Cass at the present moment. Then it's Silver, who's got past DJ, who's 2.5 tenths off the pace. 4.5 tenths off the pace is DJ. And big spin there from Insomnia. So he doesn't improve his time. 6th is Fuzzbomb. Pretty much exactly a second off the pace. The Ad 1.2 seconds off the pace. Gilbert, 1.5 seconds off. BS, 1.8 seconds. El Presidente, a shocking 1.9 seconds off the pace. And Insomnia, 2.5 seconds off the pace. And Access Junkie. Oh, that was a huge shunt. I just caught that. Wow, that was a huge one. But session is now done and dusted. Access Junkie has not set a time. So we just wait for Ad to peel off into his garage now. We are nearing the first qualifying of the session. Don't go away just yet. So, James Bowe, fastest by a tenth. Your Mum's Technician, 2nd. Cass Romans, 3rd. Silver Leo, 4th. DJ Booby, 5th. Fuzzbomb, and I think it's been a successful session for him. He's in P6. Ad in the Cadillac is 7th. Gilbert, 8th. BS, 9th. And a shocking P10 for El Presidente, 3rd in the championship last season. And then it's Insomnia in 11th. 2.5 seconds off the pace, and then in last with no time set is Access Junkie.